What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Willie Westside here, bringing you back with another video today. Now today we're going to be taking a look at the two different Super Saiyan God Gokus that are relevant in this game. The Int one just doesn't matter, it's really just the AGL and STR, and then if you want to count like the Transforming Goku, I guess, those three Super Saiyan God Gokus are really the one, or those two really, are the ones that are kind of in contention right now. So we're going to take a look and see which one is better. I am going to be running both of them on the Realm of Gods team. That is their better team. I'm going to have two different team builds, so you'll see one for the AGL. I'm running him alongside Tech Vegito Blue, just because that's his better linking buddy. But with the STR one, I'm running him alongside of Ultra Instinct Goku, because that's probably his best linking buddy. We're going to be looking at them with Topo on rotation and with Topo off rotation, really looking at their attack stats. Luckily, thanks to the gift cards that just came out for the Thank You campaign on Global, I do have both of them rainbowed, so let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to be hopping into the Super Saiyan 4 Full Power Goku event. Also, I hate that name that they gave him, the Super Full Power Saiyan or whatever. Just because it's a longer event, there's multiple enemies, it might slow it down in case we do get some bad rotations. So like you can see, it's going to take us a minute to get Topo on rotation with Super Saiyan God Goku, but luckily they're in the second rotation, so that's nice. Really can't complain. He's going to be at basically full ki every single turn, so that's actually working out very well. This should be a good showcase, at least in the front end, so we'll go ahead and kind of breeze through it. We are going to hit just way too hard. This isn't going to be anywhere close to difficult. These events are not scaling the way that I want them to. It just seems like this Super Saiyan 4 Goku is just too easy. I mean, this unit that I'm using, the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, he's over a year old, and he still puts in some good work. But if, yeah, this Goku crits right here, 1.7 by the way, I don't know if you saw that. 1.7, yeah, we're going to do half of his health, almost all of it. Now, he's lasting a little longer than I thought, but I mean, look at the damage he's putting out. It's basically nothing. Topo 2 dupes at almost 600k, that's not bad. Really can't complain. I know a lot of people don't like to invest in support units, but I think it's actually a pretty good idea, just because when they're on the end, they're going to get hit like that. And I mean, he could have gotten hit for like 100k or something like that, so we're not taking bad damage or anything. And actually, the Super Saiyan God Goku will get a little more damage by being linked with Rose there in the middle. I mean, he probably won't get to fire off a super, which sucks, but if he did, I mean, it would do a little more just because they're going to share Super Saiyan, which he doesn't have with Ultra Instinct Goku, which is a slight shame. I actually feel a little bad because the Super Saiyan God STR version has a lot fewer categories than the AGL. And because of that, he doesn't get a chance to really activate a lot of his links all the time, not consistently at least. It really would have been nice for him to have just a couple more, but you know, he's from the Battle of Gods story arc, whereas the AGL is apparently from the Tournament of Power, despite awakening from a Battle of Gods unit. It was an interesting choice. I know why they did it. I just wish there was something kind of for the STR Super Saiyan God Goku, other than just like the basic Realm of Gods team that everyone's on. Really hope they revisit that Battle of Gods event. So we are unfortunately getting supered on our physical Vegito Blue. Gonna take 130k. Wow, that's a lot more than I was expecting. It's actually kind of high. I was yeah, I was impressed. That's it. Wow. Okay, that's quite a good bet. I know we got type disadvantage, but still, I mean, that's a lot. So we are going to get the awakening of Ultra Instinct Goku. So he's going to be hitting pretty hard. I don't know how invested the friend unit is. Mine's at 90%, which is pretty hard to beat. But it's not going to matter. So we are going to get a chance to see Super Saiyan God Goku's attack stat with Topo on rotation, which means the next time he comes around, we're going to see it without. So we'll take a look. But next time his attack is going to be a little higher because he does raise his own attack for, I think, 3 turns every time he supers. So 2.3 from this friend Goku. Okay, I see you. I mean, realistically, on the Realm of Gods team, if you're running STR Goku, he's basically a support. Although 1.46, okay. I see you, big dog. Okay. Wow. Okay, so 1.46. That is high. That's high as hell. Okay, that's good. That is very, very good. Considering he's kind of an over-glorified support unit. It's interesting because he's like, he doesn't provide anything to any unit except UI Goku, but he just elevates UI Goku's damage to such a stupidly high extent that I like running him. You know, I've not really tested out the AGL one. I rainbowed him just because he's on a couple different teams, including the Universe Survival saga, which I think is going to be one of the best teams in the game, especially when we start getting, like, you know, the LRs, like LR Jiren, LR UI Goku, LR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, I think are going to come at some point. So when we get those, it's going to be probably one of the best teams in the game. This Goten is not... Okay, there we go. That was impressive. So 1.8 from my UI Goku. Keep in mind there's no support on rotation. He's just linked up with two buddies who aren't even as good for him as, like... STR Super Saiyan God Goku would be, so it's still pretty amazing. Really love UI Goku. So here we're going to see a pretty good showing. He's going to link up pretty well with Vegeta. He's going to have a few more links active, I think, than he would without him being on rotation. Super Saiyan's one of them. I think they share, let me take a look. I think they share Warrior Gods. I don't think that, yeah, I don't think that UI Goku has Warrior Gods. He doesn't. Okay, so they'll have that active. They'll have Super Saiyan. So there'll be a few more things. His damage is going to be pretty good. I don't think it's going to be similar to having Topo on rotation, but it very well could be. We could see a genuinely, like, good hit. So go ahead and dodge that. That's what I'm saying. I love UI Goku. See, even like, UI Goku's permanent attack stat, he's at 2.1 without Topo. So that's genuinely impressive. That's why I love him so much. So I did take a hit. Only took 4K. That's pretty good. I know he's got type disadvantage, but he doesn't have a defensive boost. And so 1.3, I mean, that's pretty consistent, and that's good. And 46 damage, I mean, that is solid. And then, of course, you know, the Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta from that came out before STR did. I mean, he's doing, what, 1 million about a super, so doing a little less. That's actually really impressive. I know we're not maximizing his damage, but, I mean, I don't know. The fact he's not able to hit as hard as a unfeatured unit is that came out from, like, forever and a day ago, that's impressive. I know a lot of people are saying they were underwhelmed by the Super Saiyan God Gokus, but no, like, they're good. They're very good. Yeah, if you're complaining about them, I don't know what to tell you, man. They are awesome, and as more teams comes out for them, I'm curious to see if either one of them will be on, like, a movie heroes team. Maybe if you know, the surprise character from the new Broly movie comes out and he's a movie heroes leader, like people are saying. It very well could be that the STR Goku's on that, and I wonder how well he'll do there. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a 150 team, but it could be 170, which would be, like, you know, as high as possible rotation. And you know, if the current character we're thinking comes out, he's gonna have possibly First Awakened. I could see as being a good link. I really think he's gonna do well. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in to the AGL Super Saiyan God Goku, and I want to do the Android 17 event once again because it is a little longer, and actually we can kind of stall there and see how high we can really get this attack. I'm very curious to see. So the other one did very good. I think it was like 1.46 with support, and then 1.3 around without, with Vegeta on rotation. So I did build slightly different teams, and of course, okay. So here's what's frustrating, is that I want to get him linked up with Tech Vegeta Blue, but Tech Vegeta Blue is in that 7th spot. Alright, sorry about that hard cut there. Basically, I kept loading into this, and I kept getting them in, like, the exact wrong spots, where one of them would be in, like, the 7th place that I needed to be on rotation, and the others would be in, like, the 5th and 6th, which it wasn't working out quite the way I wanted it to. But now we're loaded up. They are even in the 2nd rotation. That's fine. So we're going to get to see AGL Super Saiyan God Goku linked up with Vegeta Blue. Sorry, kind of mind just went gone there for a second. Which will be interesting to see. I'm expecting some pretty good damage. I don't know that it's going to quite rival the STR God Goku. I'm expecting STR to do better, just because that First Awakened link is so high. But actually, you know, with Tech Vegeta Blue, AGL Super Saiyan God Goku shares 25% attack, or I think it's like 20% attack plus Kamehameha, which is 2,500. So I think that's about a 5%, but I'm not really sure. Anyways, it'll be pretty close, so it'll be interesting to see. We can definitely take a look, and I think that the attack stat on the AGL one lasts a little longer. I'm not sure, but I'm, like, fairly certain, so we'll go ahead and take a look. I will put, does he share anything with UI Goku extra? 81... Might just be because he's a full key. No? Okay, so I guess he does share something with you. I don't know what that link that is, but maybe not godly power, because Vegeta Blue has godly power, right? Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't have godly... What, does he not have godly power? I guess he doesn't have... Okay, interesting. So this is going to be a pretty good rotation for him then. Getting a little extra damage there. It sucks we're going to have Vegito Blue taking those hits in the front, but that's okay. Not that worried about it, to be honest with you. So, ooh, but Vegito will might finish it off. I don't know. Mine's not got any dupes, so maybe he won't, if we're lucky. So, ooh, that's a good super attack. I forget that this, like, 17 is a good super, and he did so much damage. That's a lot. I think he attacked downed Vegito Blue. I'm not sure. I guess he can reduce attack on super. Okay, so 1 million. That's a little lower than what we were seeing with the STR. So it's, like I said, it's a little bit different. He just cannot quite hit the threshold, but with the AGL, you've got him in 4 categories where you've only got the STR on 2. So the AGL probably is a better overall, I don't want to say investment, but he's probably the better option of the 2 in terms of like usability. But if you've already got those teams built out, you won't be running really the AGL on any of his relevant teams. So I don't know what to say. I want to see how he does with Topo on rotation. That'll be really telling. Also, I am not a fan of the way they did this transforming Goku. He just is never as good as I think he could be. His numbers are routinely a lot lower than what I'm expecting, and so I mean, I love the card. I'm glad that I have him. One, because he helped me beat Super Battle Road for Super AGL, which is nice. But also, he was 250 million downloads. It was hype. I was very happy. But yeah, I think he could have been better. But that's just me. You know, maybe some people just genuinely love him. Okay, so this will be interesting because we're not going to be able to damage him this rotation, I don't think. Because he's got his barrier up, but we'll get to see some good damage or some good attack stats from everybody. So this is going to be his highest possible damage rotation on this team, I think. Because I think he does have a 6-turn cap on his super. So, Tech Vegito Blue getting supered there at the beginning kind of sucks. He's going to take 87k. That's not terrible. We should survive. 1.3, by the way. Keep in mind, I don't have any dupes of this guy. This is just S810. And he's only performed, what, that's his 4th attack? Like, that is stupid. At 1.6! Whoa, okay. People sleep on, or people talk about Tech Vegito Blue, and there's discussion because his links are bad. But when you max him, okay, so 1.48. Actually, I know I was in the middle of talking about Vegito Blue, but 1.48, that's higher, I think, than anything the STR did. So I'll have the numbers in the video, but yeah, I think that's way high. He might win. He might be the winner here. With Topo activating all of his stuff, I guess, yeah, they're a pretty good pair. I forgot that Topo would also have Warrior Gods, probably, because he's the God of Destruction. So, yeah, I think the AGL might be better. I'll take a look at what he does on Super, because I know what the STR does on Super. So let me take a look at the AGL. Well, 3 transformations in 1 turn is quite a good bit. That's nice. I like that. I like transforming cards. It's fun. It's way more fun to have these transformations. And I think everyone would pretty much agree. Now, we're definitely going to take care of 17 here, but let me take a look and see, does it... Oh, it just raises attack. So unlike the STR, he has a permanent attack stack. So that is probably going to be where the difference is going to come in. I don't want to use an item. I'm probably going to have to the next turn. We're not going to take any damage here because the SSJ3 Goku has stupidly high defense and a damage reduction barrier, and the new Goku's not going to get hit by anything, so that's fine. So what's he going to do? I know he's at like 1.8, so he might finish it off. No. Oh, he got hit. Okay, interesting. So 1 million from Transforming Goku. No dupes, that's to be expected because his attack stat is not that high. Of course he's getting supered. I don't know if we're going to lose this or not. We might. I was just kind of messing around anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, we lost. But that's not a huge deal. I was doing things like blocking with Tech Vegito Blue, so that's not a problem. But that's a pretty good frame of reference to take a look at. I think the overall winner might be this AGL God Goku. His numbers were higher, and the fact he has a permanent attack stat versus the relative attack stat. Sorry, that's not where I want to go. I'll go here and take a look. Because yeah, if you look at the STR Godku, he does only raise his attack and defense by 30% for 3 turns. So he only gets a single stack per rotation. Now granted, it's an extra buff on his passive, which is nice, and that's nice to have, and his links are more consistent with UI Goku, who's someone you're going to want to keep on rotation. But this AGL Godku has a much higher ceiling. I like his art a lot better, if I'm being honest with you. That just looks resplendent. That's amazing. And he's on 4 categories versus just 2. So in terms of the overall better unit, I'm going to have to give it to AGL. Plus, with his attack stat, his built-in ability is that 5 additional, so you're going to be constantly building that up whenever he gets an additional super. So yeah, I'm going to have to give it to him. I give it to AGL Godku over the STR. I think that's the final verdict. So I hope this helped you figure it out if you're looking and kind of trying to decide team building, all that kind of stuff. But if you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to leave a like down below. And if you like what you're seeing here, please consider subscribing to the channel. But like we always say here, I hope to see you around sometime.